I'm speaking to those who have very ancient soul energy, like you're a very evolved soul, which is why you're here on Earth at this time. But what I specifically heard for this download, for this message, was that you are a, because what I do, we have a lot of new people here on the channel, right? So if you are just finding this channel for the first time or you're new, welcome in, my loves. Welcome back. If you are returning, I'm Erica. I am a psychic medium and a high priestess. What I got, because I always will like tune in to see with my open channels, I tune in to see what messages need to come out for the collective today. You know, if I don't already have some messages that have come through, right? And I'm getting so many different ones that I'm like, oh my gosh, it's crazy, right? Happy 11/11 portal energy, you guys. There's a lot of spiritual enlightenment with the 11/11 portal, right? This is a time of like, I mean, we are being opened up and activated on such big levels, right? So the message here is that you are a very powerful channel for source. You are a very powerful channel for source, but for source. You are a sacred vessel. I'm hearing like you harness interdimensional healing tools. Okay. So, I don't know. I just share everything that I receive or that's coming through, you know? But anyways, guys, I just have to share with you real quick. Okay. So as I was like getting ready to press record, I was kind of like going through all my decks that I have over here. And I was like just seeing like which ones I was gonna maybe be guided to start with. And I swear to you guys, this is how crazy this stuff is, right? Listen to this. I was looking for this deck, the Stellar Gateway Activation Oracle, something like that. I forget what it's called, by Kyle Gray. I was looking for this. So I was like trying to dig down and get this deck. This one was on top of it. So I go to pick it up, to move it, to grab this deck. When I pick up this deck, this card falls from the bottom just like that on top of this. And this doesn't even belong in this deck, by the way. Okay. This belongs in this one right here. And as I'm getting ready to hit record for this message of you are a powerful channel of source. You're a powerful channel of source, of, you know, higher dimensional beings, of deities, ascended masters, angels, like all kinds of energy flowing through you, okay? And literally this card that fell out, open channel, Sanat Kumara. Signs, codes, downloads, and sacred information. So I'm not gonna like keep this in the reading, but like that was a powerful ass message. Like literally when I saw that, like my heart just sunk. I was just like, oh my gosh, you know what I mean? Like it's just miraculous, the confirmations that we receive and I just saw 333, when we're just like so in alignment. Right? So for me, that was massive confirmation for you and for this message and for the download that I got. Okay. So thank you, Sanat Kumara. This could be a guide that you want to work with or call upon. Okay. But I'm going to put her back in the, him back in the deck. So anyway, so we are going to start with the Gateway Activation. That's what it is. Gateway Activation Oracle by Kyle Gray. The Gateway Activation. So there are activations within this deck. So we might get some activation cards where, you know, the message of the card, the energy of the card, it brings through activations for you. Okay. And if you do not wish to receive any activations during this channeling, during this message, all you have to do is say to yourself or think to yourself, I do not consent. And that is totally okay. But of course, these activations are for the highest and greatest good. I just saw 444. See, angels are showing up. We have 100,000 angels in the house supporting this message. So let's go ahead and see. Tell me more about this message about these very powerful open channels. I'm hearing you are what you seek. And the way that it's coming through is like, you already house so much wisdom and so much knowledge about your soul purpose here on earth and the work that you came here to do and who you came here to evolve into and ascend into. What Spirit is saying is that for many of you guys, they're literally saying you're ready to take the next step. You have to put one foot, you have to take that first step. I'm seeing like, you know, like you creating things, you creating something. So this is about your soul gifts, your soul work, and things that you want to create and manifest and bring in and make your reality. Spirit is also saying that this is a very important time, a very powerful time. Still being in the 11/11 portal energies for the next, you know, several days, okay? To really use your third eye and to envision and step into a timeline reality that you want to call in and have right now. Okay, so if it's like, you know, like, you know, I want to, you know, call forth, you know, $20,000, right? Then step into that timeline as if it is already done, as if you're living, as if you've already received it, and how that feels, and, you know, weight lifted off your shoulder maybe, or, you know, now you can, you know, do this, or I don't know, you know, start this business or invest in this, you know what I mean? So that's just an example, but that is what's coming through. So okay, I'm getting like, you know, because I'm speaking to like ancient energies. There's a lot of like Pleiadian, Arcturian energy coming through in this moment. So I could be speaking to Pleiadian, Arcturian starseeds or hybrid starseeds. Also Sirius and Lyra. There's so many different star races, you know, I mean, we know of like the ones that are most connected to Earth and humanity, right? But like there are so many different star races. So kind of what I'm seeing is that for some of you guys, you're going to be coming online with your open channels. Like your open channels are going to be channeling maybe some new star races that come through, okay? And you could just be channeling very openly with your Pleiadian family or your Sirian family, or, you know, with Arcturians, things like that. Because I'm getting like a lot of like cosmic wisdom and cosmic knowledge, you know, stuff that is already coming online that you'll be channeling and sharing and etc. But yeah, I'm getting like high levels of success, which that energy has been flowing through. So I know I have a lot of powerful light workers here, star seeds. I know that so many of you guys, you're really like stepping into your power, into this energy, you know, connecting with what you're receiving, you know, through your channels and channeling. You're getting very strong at being able to discern like your mental, logical brain and thoughts versus channeling and intuition, etc. Like you're like, you know, and it always starts off like that, you know, our intuition, you know, will never lead us astray. But sometimes when we're just tuning in with our gifts and, right, really learning to reconnect to all that, you know, it can be hard sometimes to listen to our intuition, even though we feel it, you know, we second guess or whatever, right? We backpedal, second guess, think too logically, or think too much into things, you know what I mean? But you're like in a place right now where you're like, you're like, nope, like boom, 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 boom. Like you're just like, you're, it's like high level discernment with spiritual gifts. So, okay. And what I'm also seeing is that like many of you guys are teachers. You're teachers to kind of show the way, be the way shower, for others, on how to use their gifts, connect with their gifts more deeply, how to open up to their gifts more, things of that nature. Okay. So like, and yeah, I'm getting like a lot of really powerful information coming through for you. That's why that like Sanat Kamara was all about like signs and downloads, you know, things like that. Cause you're getting a lot of signs and synchronicities and messages around the messages and the things that you're tuning into. So it's like your spirit guides, the universe is like showing you like, no, you're not crazy. Like, nope, exactly what you received, you were on point about. You know what I mean? Okay, bottom of the deck here is the Sword of Light. This is like Archangel Michael's sword too. Divine protection, cords cut, breakthrough energy. The breakthrough energy and the word breakthrough has been coming through non-stop for like a week straight. It's been coming through, and it's actually pretty much since the 11/11 portal started opening, like right around the beginning of November. That's when it started coming through, breakthrough. And I've been channeling it in different messages. And like I've shared how I keep seeing the word, and then here we go. This is a divine moment of breakthrough. This is victory, success, clarity, aha. It's about you seeing something very clearly, some kind of divine truth or communication that comes down into from your, you know, as above through your crown into your channels, you know, down through your channels, that bring forth that it's like, but it's very clear for you. Okay. It's clear, like what you're here for, what you're here to do, who, you know, what you're guided towards, what you're guided to learn more about, or jump into, you know, or create or begin, you know what I mean? Okay. So I'm going to keep that. And then literally I said I was getting very heavy Pleiadian and Arcturian energy that started waving through very strongly. So that is showing me that the Pleiadians and the Arcturians are really, really, really helping many of us right now, during the dream, during astral travel, just really helping us to, you know, it's like you hit a certain frequency or certain level, right? And it's like, okay, boom, now they're ready to receive this, and this. Okay, so let's crank it up a little bit. Let's send in these activations or downloads, or let's activate these, right? So it's like you're at that level in your journey. Okay, like ancestors are coming through super strong too. Again, I'm just getting like cosmic family. I'm getting like cosmic elders. So very ancient, like wise counsel energy is coming through here for you guys. Okay, so you're channeling information from wise counsels, from elders, from wise counsels, whether these are, you know, counsels, you know, Pleiadian high councils or Lyran high councils, or from Sirius, or maybe, you know, Atlantean high councils. This could be also like past life memory. Again, wisdom, like you are a powerful channel of source. So you are going to be bringing through, and it's like you're a receiver, just like what I do, right? I am a powerful channel for source as well. So that's why on here on this channel, so many different types of messages come through, right? I have things that I tap into regularly, like divine masculine, divine feminine, twin flame stuff, you know, zodiacs, things like that, right? But like the channel's collective messages are always like shifting and changing, right? Okay, and I just keep seeing the name, I keep seeing the word rare, like what you bring to earth, what you bring in your sword of truth and your sword of light, like the sword of light that you wield, it's protection. You're here to protect many. You're here to hold space for many. And you're here to, like, you know, hold that sword of light and show the way. You've cut some very powerful cords, also like ethereal cords, things like that. You are very, very protected in, I'm hearing like in this next level. You're very protected in this next level. Because the work that you are channeling and tuning into, or are about to be tuning into or channeling, it is very sacred, holy information, and, you know, different things for, you know, for the ascension of Earth. You are a powerful soldier, S-O-U-L-jer. You are a soldier of Earth. You are a divine sovereign soldier. There's the Arcturians. Arcturian codes. Arcturian light codes. Look at all the activated energy in this card. Look at all the colors. Okay, so again, the Arcturians are coming through. So many activations within the crown and the third eye, as well as the heart. Okay. It's kind of weird the way I'm seeing it. I'm seeing like a volume dial, like being turned up like this. You know what I mean? Like it's being turned up, turned up, turned up, turned up. Okay, and I'm seeing it, a dial like that, like a volume dial on the heart chakra. So what I'm receiving is that the Arcturians, also the Pleiadians, are turning up the dial in your heart chakra, meaning they're really helping to bring forth these light activations, etc., and codes to really help clear away like dense energy or stuck energy, or maybe some blockages, or, you know, things like that within the heart chakra. But what I'm getting is like they're really helping to infuse you with love. You already embody it. Obviously, you come from the heart, but you've been going through some struggles. You've been going through some isolation. You know, you've been going through your own like shadow journey, and, you know, all the things, healing, right? You've been going through that, I'm hearing, for so long. And it's different for everyone, but you've been going through that as the beautiful soldier that you are. You've been rising up. You've not let things keep you down for long, or not at all. You know what I mean? Like, and through it all, you kept showing up for others, holding space, you know, things like that. Maybe you've had to pull away and, you know, really just have boundaries, but you're holding space for so many that it's like they're coming through, and they're going like, you're there on Earth holding so much space for self, for so many around you, you know, for your family, your peers, your friends, your clients, your whatever it is, right? Your coworkers, I don't know, right? Extended family and all the things, right? Like, so we want to hold that space for you, which they are. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. It's like they're turning up the love dial. So you might be feeling infusions of love, waves of just like feeling this like euphoric love feeling, maybe even flowing through you for no apparent reason. Okay, so just a little FYI. Okay, so the Arcturian light codes is evolutionary downloads. Evolutionary downloads. Okay, like, meaning very, very, very like life-changing downloads. Downloads, ideas, thoughts that come through for you that bring evolutionary change, success, money, abundance, love, relationships, connection, you know, all kinds of stuff. Let's get one more before we switch over. Temple of Truth. This is like the Ace of Swords energy too. Divine truth in the activations and codes. And look at, I mean, you can't, right? Like just such open channel. That big yellow, right? Woo. And then here we go. You are a temple of truth. You are a temple of truth. You stand for the temple of truth. You stand for truth. You stand for balance and love and justice and healing and like all these things, right? You also hold space and honor the fact that we all have light and shadow. So even holding space for those who are asleep in lower vibrations, who don't see things the way you see things, who don't have the high perspectives that you have, who don't have the truth that you know as truth, who are asleep to the truth, addicted to the false 3D matrix, you know, all the things. What does this say? Throat chakra, authenticity, self-expression. This is your divine call to step fully into that authenticity and to speak your truth and to be fully in your temple of truth. Okay, so you're going to be using for some of you guys, this is about like being a public speaker, or you're someone who speaks publicly on a public platform, maybe on YouTube or, you know, Instagram or TikTok or whatever. I don't know. I keep getting YouTube a lot and Instagram a lot. You could be someone who, you know, speaks publicly on podcasts or TV shows or, you know, things like that. You know, you could be someone who's like speaking on Gaia TV one day. Like that message came through in another message recently too about Gaia and Gaia TV. Oh, look at this. See, I was going to put this deck up and my higher self said, look down at the deck before you do. Speaking of this temple of truth, you have so much like wisdom that you're going to be speaking and knowledge you're going to be speaking. So many people are going to be coming to your temple of truth because of your authenticity and the expression that you share. Your words are very powerful. Your words hold so much power. We know that in general, words hold power. Speaking, right? Thought vibrations, all that, like, right? You know, it's speaking things into existence, etc., etc. But it's about what you say that holds so much power, or what you will be saying and sharing. Okay, and again, I just keep getting high levels of success. You are the generational curse breaker. You are a part, for a lot of you guys, this is for a lot of you guys. I'm just receiving and I'm just sharing. For a lot of you guys, you're the generational curse breaker for your lineage. Okay, and through your truth, through your breakthroughs and cord cutting and just everything, right? You're clearing your lineage, you're freeing your lineage. One of the biggest things that I'm seeing is, one, standing in your truth and power with your gifts and who you are on a soul level. And two, this is a big one for many of you guys, you have come from lineages where many of your lineages are very powerful. Maybe you have like royal etheric like bloodlines in that regard, or right, like royal bloodlines from Earth. You could come from like very powerful healer lineages, things of this nature, right? But your lineages have known a lot of lack, a lot of poverty, loss, things of that nature. And so for you being the curse breaker, you are also the one who, because of the work you're doing this, okay, you will also be the one receiving the golden treasures of your ancestors in the form of abundance. And it's like your divine inheritance, your spiritual equity. Like that goes to you because you're the one they've been waiting for. You are the one that was prophesied however long ago that your lineage knew would come someday. Right? So you guys, I'm literally like, the energy that's coming through right now, like you could literally have $20 in your bank account and by next month you have 20,000 easily just sitting in your bank account. And how that occurs, I have no clue. It's going to be different for everyone. But I'm telling you, This is like your channels are opening, you're receiving so much, and then you start cultivating that knowledge and wisdom in some way outside of yourself by sharing on a platform, by writing a book, by, you know, just speaking outwardly and standing in your truth, temple of truth on Instagram or Facebook, right? Maybe you post memes and maybe you make posts about, you know, spiritual truth and laws of the universe and, you know, stuff about healing and shadow work, etc., right? That's cultivating seeds. Each post you make that is in alignment with the sword of light and the temple of truth, that's a seed of love. If it's a seed being projected out into the collective, which I'm seeing so much of this in the spiritual community, it's crazy. Especially since the US election, like leading up to it and after it, it's crazy. It is crazy. Like, it is crazy. So be careful who you're tuning into, because I'm telling you, the open channels who I'm speaking to, you guys don't need to go outside of yourself. That's what I meant. You are what you seek, right? That was the message. Because everything that you could possibly want to go outside of yourself to connect more to or whatever, you know, like, it is so beautiful to have each other and have soul family where, you know, there's so many different light workers that hold so many different services and bring forth so many different gifts and healing and, you know, things like that, right? So you might feel called at points in your journey or be guided to certain people, but, you know, at the end of the day, like we have that within us. We are our own healer. So you're going to be showing other people how to be your own healer. I'm also seeing very specifically for some of you guys, like really working closely with the Twin Flame Collective, with other Twin Flames. In the regard where maybe you have a Twin Flame YouTube channel. I mean, you may not even do readings. Like, this is something that I've wanted to do, you know, and I've talked about it before, and I have people all the time like tell me, you should do that, you should do that. But to like have another like YouTube channel or something like that where it's like all about like the Twin Flame experience and the Twin Flame journey, you know, having other people on, going live, doing stuff like that, you know what I mean? But I'm seeing some of you guys do that, you know, whether you write a book or you could be anything, but I'm seeing like a podcast, like for real, like not, and that's what I mean. There's so many people in the spiritual community where they project the things that they talk about. It's all about I, me. And then they project out their personal experience as truth, right? Like, this is the end all be all, right? Or whatever, okay? That's what I mean. That's why I'm always very, like, I share all the time about my own experiences, my journey, things like that. But I never say because this is happening to me, then it's factual, or this is it, or this is the way, or like, I'm just, because I know, right? I know how things are. So anyway, so you guys carry that same vibration, that same energy is my point of like, what you bring to the collective and the public, okay? You're going to bring forth so much enlightened awareness, so much truth, so much love, so much guidance and knowledge and wisdom, but you're not going to come from an, you know, from an egotistical, you know, I'm some guru, listen to me state, which is even further confirmation of why in the coming months and years, you are going to be leveling up so huge financially, it's not even crazy, because it is your divine glory. It is your divine inheritance. It is what is coming through to you 3, 4, 5, 10-fold because of what you're putting out and how you're helping. When you are aligned, you are lucky. There's no such thing as luck, right? Great fortune, all the things. Okay, you guys, like, I'm seeing I'm seeing like some of you guys, it's about like, you know, a dream home, maybe building your dream home. Maybe you have a certain place, you know, globally, you know, somewhere in the world that you really want to live or be, or you're trying to manifest something. So like, you know, maybe you want to live in the United States for half the year, and then maybe you want to have a home in, you know, Italy for the other half of the year. You know, maybe you want to be, right, like, buy global in that way, right? Okay, and there's no reason why you can't, right? See, some people may hear that statement that I just said and they might immediately go, oh gosh, she's bonkers, she's crazy. Do you know how much that would cost? Do you know how much money you'd have to make to have a home, like, you know, to be able to do that, right? The negative Nellies, the lack-minded people, right? But that's what I mean by, like, right now, you guys, like, working with that manifestation energy. But anyways, that's literally for some of you guys or for someone out there. You will be living, you know, somewhere half the year maybe, and then somewhere, or you live somewhere most of the year, and then for like 3-4 months out of the year, you go for a certain season to your other vacation home or your other, you know, sacred space, wherever that is on earth. Okay, I'm getting like very deep connections to Atlantis, also Lemuria, but Atlantis is coming through very strongly, specifically Bali, Thailand, Greece, Spain. Okay, so, but Thailand and Bali for sure. So for a lot of you guys, you're going to be called there, or you already are, you already have been. Yeah, for some of you guys, you have some big work there. It's like you just go, if you just answer the call, the universe will always, always, always line, it's always guiding us. It's always showing us, right? Okay. It's interesting too, because now I'm being brought back over here to the States, and I'm being immediately taken to Cape Cod. What is Cape Cod, Massachusetts? I'm literally like I'm like, Cape Cod, Massachusetts? Yeah, right? I don't know. I can't even think right now. Okay, so for some of you guys, this is very specific. This is centered around persecutions in past lives, okay? Because I'm getting like Salem, witches, the witch trials, even in Europe. The mass they were like witch hunter crusades. I mean, literally, like they were out to like kill so many witches, right? And then it all trickled over here, came across the water. It came across the pond, darling. It came across the big pond. Okay? That was a great injustice to you. Whenever that has happened in a past life, that was a great injustice. Okay? Like the way that it's coming through. Now, have we maybe had past lives where we had, you know, some negative karma that we needed to balance? Maybe in one lifetime, you know, we killed someone, and then in another incarnation, to balance the karma, we got killed, right? Like, okay, but what I'm getting is like injustice. Okay, so all of that injustice that was taken from you, or the things that were taken from you because of the injustice, that's a part of your spiritual divine equity. It's about what's been growing in the 5D for you and what's coming in. Okay, so anyway, so going back, reeling it back. We caught a big one, guys. We caught a big one. We caught a freaking an infinite, never-ending treasure chest of golden glory. Because you are the golden glory. Because you make people feel the golden glory. You come from a high vibrational space of love and compassion and understanding. Unconditional love, not non-judgmental. Or if you do have moments where you find yourself judging, you very quickly notice it. Because your channels are so freaking open that you immediately go, your higher self steps in, you immediately bring it back, right? I said Arcturian and Pleiadian were coming through very strongly, and bam. And I said there's activations in this deck, guys, so we might get some activations today. Okay, literally we got the Arcturian light codes and then the Pleiadian activation. Look at that beautiful activation. These beautiful colors and lights, and sacred geometry and shapes and all the things mixed in there. Okay, it says, coming together, harmony in the heavens, resolution. So, you know, the Pleiadians are stepping forth, letting you know that there is harmony harmonizing into your life. There are resolutions being manifested for anything that is to you a stress, a worry, a fear. So they want you to immediately dissolve, allow yourself to dissolve the fears, the worry, the chaotic energy around stress and anxiety over maybe bills or finances, or how am I going to, you know, come up with the money for this, or how am I going to do this, or whatever the case is, right? Okay. Maybe even call upon your Pleiadian guides, or just the Pleiadians, Pleiadian family. Everything's coming together. There's harmony already in the heavens, as above, so below. So what's been like coming together, right, in the heavens, the things that will create harmony and balance and abundance and all the things are now coming down. Okay. Beautiful. Thank you, Arcturians, and thank you, Pleiadians, for showing up today like that. I love that. Okay. So where are we at? 36 minutes. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna end this just over in the next like couple minutes, you guys. Let me know how this connects with you. To claim this message, I will comment and pin it also. To claim this message, you guys, very simple. Just comment and affirm 1111 or 888 or both. Right as I say 1111 or 888, we get a card. See? Confirmation. The Three of Air. Sorrow, forgiveness, and healing. You have overcome the greatest Three of Swords moments of healing in your life. The moments where you have known extreme sorrow, pain, sadness, heartbreak, separation. The angels have always been there with you. The angels are with you now. You might be feeling this right this very moment. You could be going through a huge initiation. You could be going through a huge, right, breakthrough moment. You're about to have a breakthrough. Remember what I said about the infusions of love. Okay. This is a part of, okay, what they're saying. They're letting you know everything's coming together. Everything's harmonizing. Resolutions are flooding in. Tell me more, please. You are, you're a way shower. You're a way shower where you're going to show many the way out of this pain, out of the pain cycles. You're going to show many people and be that reflection and mirror to many people. Okay, like I'm seeing like hundreds and thousands of followers, subscribers. I'm seeing like you are like beyond booked for client, like for like one-on-one sessions or healing sessions or for anything. Like you're just like, I'm seeing you like traveling around, like, you know, doing like, you know, conferences where you talk with other light workers and starseeds, or you're invited to go to a spiritual retreat to be a speaker or a facilitator, different things like that. But you're a huge angel on earth to many of those who are going to need your angelic guidance when they awaken or as they start to awaken. And many are awakening, and many are going to continue to awaken. And that awakening rate will rapidly continue to rise, you guys. It's going to become increasingly more difficult to remain in the shadows and darkness here on earth. That's why so many light workers and way showers are here. That's why you're here. All right, give me one more, please. But I'm also getting like you're coming out of this like this cycle of healing the pain, cutting the cords to the heart, you know, that's the attachments that have created the trauma or the wounds, etc. The Four of Water, distraction, self-absorption, and discontentment. You are a powerful channel and way shower, and you're going to be working with many people to get them out of victim mentality, to get them out of stuck cycles and energy. You are someone who is going to change so many lives and impact so many souls. And that is why the highly abundant energy is following you, because you bring the temple of truth to the hearts of many, and you bring forth healing, and you show them the Ace of Cups, how to self-love and unconditionally love self and others that they did not see before. Powerful channel and guide that you are. For some of you guys, you're here to specifically work with children, the youth. Ten of Water. The work you do brings you this. This is like the cycle that you are moving into, or that you're on now or in now, versus like where you've been. Family, love, and blessings. I mean, there you go. There you go. Why? Because look, Empress showing up on the bottom of the deck. See, Earth Angel. Family, and then we have a baby. She speaks of motherly energy. The perfect partner and wife, mother. She's a highly abundant energy. Venus energy. This is all about fertility and new beginnings. Creation, abundance, action. So again, being in this high frequency, she's a vibration, she's a frequency. She's all four queens rolled into one, right? Like, again, you could have a calling to work with babies or children. I'm getting like neonatal. Okay, so you could be like a nurse or a doctor, where you help save the lives of infants. Okay, that's very specific, I know, but that's for someone out there, at least maybe a couple of you, you know, through all space and time. I just saw 42, 42, and then 42, 44. So some of you guys could be seeing those numbers a lot. 24, 42, just 42. It does break down to 6, so that could be a date, life path number. Also, the 6 is connected to abundant energy as well. So new life, new experiences for you. Very fertile, abundant energy. All the green in this card. The rabbit even speaks of fertility. A rapid kind of increased energy. So things rapidly increasing in a great way for you. Through the actions that you've taken. Because of the actions you've taken, that's why you're in this receiving energy. Happily ever after, soulmate energy, soul family, like, you know, having the home, the yard, the dog, the whatever, right? Okay. So wow, okay, 43 minutes in. Wow. Okay. So anyways, love, so I'm gonna leave it here. If you guys want to work with me, you want to connect with my gifts one-on-one, you can find all of the services, reading options, spiritual services, healing services that I offer down in the description box. Just send me an email and we can get you set up. Okay. If you are interested in purchasing the 11/11 portal workshop, where we just did this on Sunday the 10th for 11/11. This one was so powerful. It was Jesus and Mary. It was led by Jesus and Mary Magdalene, and they channeled through me and guided us all to an astral travel to a timeline in Atlantis during the fall of Atlantis. And this was all centered very strongly around healing wounds of Atlantis, past life trauma, blockages, fears, PTSD, triggers, things like that. You know, and then also activating our Atlantean past life gifts and wisdoms, knowledges, and past life memories, even things like that. So this one was super powerful. Mary Magdalene stepped in and she guided us through this beautiful like healing transmission where we were brought to a very sacred temple that is hidden in Atlantis on another timeline in a different dimension. Just things like that. So it was just like so powerful, you guys. So anyways, if that calls out to you, just send me an email. My email is also down in the description box, and we will get you set up for that. Because it's done on a quantum level, the recording is just as powerful. It's whenever you tune in, however many times you tune in, each time you tune in, you're there in real time, you know? Okay. All right, so here we go. I just want to get a couple of these just to see what further messages. Holy what? Look at you guys, literally. We ended this message today with 10 of Cups and Empress energy. You have this beautiful golden shield. You are a divine golden shield for many. Through your loving compassion, truth, teachings, healing, open channels and gifts, you are the golden shield for many. Wow. The swans. Swans are going to be significant. Twin flame and soulmate. There's that number 6 I just spoke of too. 4242. The letter A could be significant. The one. A pair of things. A deep soul connection. Blooming love. Faith. Divination. Fluidity. Have faith in the divination and what it is saying to you. For some of you guys, like your divining gifts are really coming online too. So that's very clear. Obviously, you guys, a part of this beautiful, abundant, fertile energy that and new like cycles being birthed at this time, one of them is love. Blooming love and a deep soul connection. Another 6. We've got the letter K, King energy. Thoughts, problems, confusion, indecision, misunderstanding. So you might be having like a breakthrough moment with a soulmate that maybe, you know, there's been some cloudiness or confusion, indecision, unclear energy. Okay, thank you. And also this is confirming what I said earlier, very specific, that for some of you guys, you're going to be like soulmate and like twin flame guides. Okay, very much like how I am here on this channel. Like I'm not just a reader, right? Like I'm so beyond a reader, right? There's plenty of readers out there, right? It's about being a guide and a way shower for the collective of soulmates and twin flames. That's why so many twin flames and past life soulmates, very, you know, old soul energies are called to this channel specifically because of my energy, because of my channeling, because of my mission, my light work, whatever you want to call it, you know? So there's a very specific collective of energy, of people, of souls that are going to be drawn to my channel through all space and time because they're meant to receive whatever it is that I guide or teach or bring or whatever, right? Okay, so you, for some of you guys, you are, what I said earlier, you help bring clarity, you help bring guidance and healing, you know, to many in regards to love or twin flame journeys or whatever it is, okay? And it could be like maybe you write a twin flame book, you know? It could be anything, right? So, okay, so that's, again, for some of you guys, just further confirmation for me. And then, holy shit, another 6. The Lover's card in the Tarot Major Arcana is number 6 in the Major Arcana. Gemini energy here, the Lovers. Wow. You guys, there's a very powerful soulmate coming through here for you. And also the fact that a lot of you guys, your work or whatever, like your soul purpose or part of your soul purpose, it involves another person, a soul connection, a twin flame, whoever, I don't know. Okay, love is in the air here, big time. Big time. So this person might be coming in the next 4 to 8 weeks. But this message I'm channeling for right now. So you could be coming face to face with the divine, you know, beloved soul, you know, soul spouse. Again, or very soon. You do have the 10 of Cups. Then the Swans and the Lovers. Like, are you flipping kidding me? Major Arcana. This is huge. This whole new level that you're on is huge, okay? So lions can be significant. I'm hearing lion's bravery. You have a lion's heart. That's also the Empress's shield, that heart of gold. Same thing. A golden heart, like a golden lion, okay? So lion could be spirit animal. Oh, this also, thank you, Spirit, confirms the Lyra and Lyran energy that I was channeling too. Yeah. You're on like a whole new level with the Fool card. You're like, it's like a whole fresh start, clean slate type vibe here. Okay. And it's a very happy, abundant cycle. Okay. So again, going back to the beginning of what this whole channeled message started from, with you being a very powerful channel of source, and the stuff that you are now tuning into, receiving, and channeling. Okay, whether that's information, an idea, a creative project, a passion project, you know, some kind of healing or certifications, whatever it is. Okay, and Spirit's just saying follow that inner guidance, follow the soul's guidance. Okay, so I love you guys so much. Thank you again, mi amors. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Affirm this message. Comment down below. Affirm that this message is yours. Claim this as yours now. This is such a beautiful message, beautiful reading. It's very high vibrational. So, you know, 1111 or 888 or both. Okay, so mwah, namaste. Bye.